Hello, it's Uggla6 again, and I'm going to show you a strategical game called Sim Country. And this is a popular game, and it's very advanced. And so right here, when I go into the game, this is the first thing that pops up, and I'm actually going to go to where I already have the game here. So I logged into my account and logged into my country. So at the beginning, you can get gifts, and I got $300 billion in cash, which that's a good sum of money, but it's not like ton. So that's that, and then increase in salaries. So there. So this is the main like page. So here is my country. So you can see this is my capital right here. And this is the defensive stuff it has in it. You can inspect and change the defense and rename it. This is the current population and the hospitals, elementary schools, universities. And if you want to, you can change where the hospitals and universities are located. It doesn't really do much, and I don't know why it's not popping up here. It should be popping up. So you can inspect your capital, and there's other, well, I'm going to see if I can cancel out of this. Hopefully it doesn't freeze. You know what? I'm gonna pause this for a sec, and I'll be right back. Okay, so it just froze, and I'm back. So this is a map of your different countries, and you can change the icons, and I'll show you how to do that later. So I started this game a couple days ago, so I still get bonuses like what do you call it? I still get help. The game gives you like free money and population, and it will give you gifts every once in a while. And it gives you a beginner's booster is what it calls. And if you look at your budget later, I'll show you where that comes in. And I played this before, and then I quit because I lost the beginner's booster. I was in a cool federation, and it was big federation. I think it was the third biggest in the world. And then you can only have like 25 people in the federation. So then it got merged with another federation, and then I lost the beginner's booster, and basically once you get there, you stop building stuff, and the game gets less fun because you're just trying to manage the budget, which is not bad. That's just I wasn't having fun, and I lost my federation. So I was at the time I was ranked 40 in the world, but then I quit. So I just started this a few days ago. So I'm still a very young country. As you can see, I'm ranked, 1,096, but I jumped up 12 rankings since a couple days ago. So here, these are cities. These are fortifications where you can put. Oh, it's not defended because I just bought like 50 of these. These are your airports. This is another city. This is your offensive military base, and you can change the icons like I said before. I believe I bought an aircraft carrier and a fleet command, which cost a lot of money. So the aircraft carrier, I'm going to put attack ships on, and the fleet command, I'm going to put defensive ships on, and they're just going to sit there. Oh, here it is. This is what I was looking for before to show you, before it froze, and of course it did it again. Dang it. So I'm just not going to click that button anymore because it doesn't like me, and I'll be back when it refreshes. I'm sorry again. Okay, so I'm back and not going to press that button anymore. So, you can click on different cities, and this is factories and corporations, and you can defend them, and the corporations make stuff. And as you can see, I have 10 corporations, and they're all state-owned. I don't have any CEOs yet because my country's not big enough, and I still need the tax high. And that's how you employ most of your people. So my country assets, I have $1 trillion. Materials, I have in cash. I have my total assets about about $10 trillion. I have $25 billion profit. I don't have a common marker, although I applied. My federation, I just applied for one. I have 34 army units. Index is 11, not very high. In my rankings right there. These are, you want to stay above 100 in all of these. My education, I just bought a lot of stuff. So it's raising employment. I'm starting to build a new corporation, so it should employ them. Finance doing pretty well. Population, want to get that up, but still good. Um, so there's the big country map, and I don't know exactly the regions in this one because it's a new world for me, and it's a new world, and so basically there's a map right here, and then oh, so it's loading. My computer's very slow today. So here is big country map, and you can see other people's. So I'm on the continent of Irdana in the region of Amabanas in the country of Golden Rainbow. So if I want to look at Golden Rainbow, I can click that. Hoping it should have just clicked the minus button. So basically, there are a lot of people in the worlds. You'll see if I ever get the chance to show you. Here it is. This might be it. Yes, maybe. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So this is the full map. Once it loads, and then I forgot exactly what continent I'm on. So I'm in one of these continents. I think it's this one. Yeah, Iordana. And then then there's regions. So then you click the region. It's not that one. Not that one. Probably this one. What's the name? I'm gonna click and hope that it's mine. That's what it sounds like. I'm on Abanas. And then now these are all the different nations in it, and I think my nation's here or here. It's one of these few. So that's how that works. I'm just going to cancel that out. Get back to here. So the first part of your empire is the war, kind of. And you... Actually, I'm going to start with trade, because it's the cool part. So, world products and trade. We're going to go to products and stock. Yeah. So these are everything you can buy. Everything right here. And they have categories from, you know, attacking stuff. This is computers. This is minerals, chemicals, food, or agriculture, and then food. And this space stuff you can't buy, actually, from the market. You have to buy. In a satellite or in space, which is a new part of the game that you have to pay real money to get to. So I'm not going to do that. Government stuff like high schools and roads and stuff, and then strategic stuff, which you also have to buy up in space. That's how you make nuclear bombs and chemical warfare and stuff like that. So there's all this different stuff. And so this is how much I have in stock. This is how much I need monthly to use. This Q means quality, and quality will make a difference in the game, but really just buy. So you can buy or sell. Market situation, this is like if there's a surplus. So, which is how many people are asking. So if it's green, it means that there are more people selling than people asking to buy it. Red is the opposite, meaning that the more you buy, or I mean, there are more people wanting to buy than there's supplies, and that makes the price go up, and of course, green makes the price go down. So aircraft carriers here, if you click on it, it'll show up a little screen that shows you kind of like the stock market almost. It shows you there is a stock market in this game. It shows you kind of how things are selling and stuff. And the last price was $10 billion for this one. There's no supply and no demand right now because it's an aircraft carrier. And you can build companies or stuff like that. And it will show you all that, and you can look at the graphs over time. So that's why it's yellow. Yellow means that it's even. And then the computer will automatically buy stuff that you need to run your country, and then anything additional you have to buy. So this is all stuff that I mostly bought. I bought the hospitals, high schools, elementary schools, and roads to improve my country, but the computer bought these internet units because I was getting low. There's two types of prices, best price and immediate price. Immediate means you will go for as soon as someone sells something, you'll buy it. Best price means you'll wait for something like for anyone selling under or equal to what it's worth on the market. As you can see, they're all negative surpluses, and this is why these are in the screen, meaning they have not been bought yet. So that's that. That's basically trade. You can trade with specific countries specifically, or you can trade with your common market and make more money and stuff like that way. But basically, that's the basics of trade. Now, so Department of Education right here. I'm going to show you just a couple. My index is 91. You want to be over 100. So it's going to be pretty nice. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to get to 100 right here. And as you can see, I'm under all of them except for universities. And the reason that is you just start under. And in those, when we went to World Trade Overview, you saw that I was buying schools, and I had bought them, but it had not bought all of them yet. So that is why I'm not at the number needed, so I went to buy them. You have to have teachers in university. You have to have enough people to work the schools as well. And then it says how many is contributed by the population, by taxes, and then it says how much you actually have to pay yourself, which is a lot, unfortunately, but that's how it is at the beginning, which is okay. And then there's the Labor Department, Health Department, Social Security is not really a department, but basically you set how much percent of the taxes people have to pay for their Social Security, and the more you set for taxes, the more you're able to give them benefits later in life. So just payment settings, you just want it to be pretty high. Mine's at 80% right now. They pay 80% of their salary, and they basically get the rest of their life. But their Social Security payment is that much money per year, and basically it's good to have a higher number. You just don't want to make it super high. But 80%, although it sounds high, is not actually huge in this game. And then transportation, big one. And you'll see, if you saw on the map, I'll come and show it to you. My transportation index is 101 because I just bought stuff, and I'm still buying a little bit more. There's water treatments, railroads, and roads. And basically you just gotta upkeep them, and you can build them, destroy them, because upkeep costs money. And if I go back to my country, here down on the side, you can see how the roads are starting to come in, and they connect different cities and towns and factories and stuff like that. So more of those will actually show if you continue to buy roads. So that's departments. Obviously, there's hospitals and stuff that make your people, make your birth rate higher, make your less people die in war and stuff like that. All right, so financial statement. I'm going to show you this, and this is going to be basically the financial statement. So your index, my index is good, showing it's good, and this is all your assets that I showed you earlier. So this is year to date, this month, the year to date profit loss, expected. This is the expected. So my taxes expected to pay are over the whole year. Expected. This is not, I mean, year to date, this is how much is actually as of right now. So expected 22,000 million, which is just a billion, I thought. And then basically health contributions, education contributions. The better your education system, the more contributions, but the more you'll have to pay. So this is how much it costs me. This is how much they contribute. So it costs me an extra for health and education. They give me 13,000 million, but it costs a good 29,000 million. So I'm losing money on those, but it makes the people happy and makes things. Cut taxes paid by corporations. And then this is profit owned by shared corporations. And then basically Social Security payments, transportation, that stuff. This is what really eats your budget right here. Military, of course. And then this is what I'm talking about. That is how much is your beginning income booster, and every day it will decrease until it reaches 0. And I think it's like a month or something, or 2 months, maybe even 3, before it goes out. And so make sure you buy a lot of stuff with this, but do not buy military units with it, because you don't get any payback with military units. You should start the game with enough military units to take over a country if you want to, and then basically that should all be spent on corporations / roads and stuff, and just keeping your budget good. Private investments, pensions, housing investments, and you can control and watch all this. Basically,